Welcome to Tech in the Car. This is my 2021 Christmas gifts for car lovers video. So let's start with games and toys. So I think you can't talk about cars and car lovers and Christmas without talking about Lego. Lego makes some amazing kits with fully working gearboxes and engines which work like a real engine, and they don't cost as much as a real car, although they're definitely not cheap. One of the newest Lego kits is a Lamborghini Cyan kit from Lego Technic. It's about £349 and it's got a working gearbox in there. It is a fantastic toy. With over 3,000 pieces, it's going to take a while to put together, so it might take up your Christmas day, which might be good if you find Christmas day a bit boring, or if after eating you need something to do. Of course, there are other kits out there from Lego. There's a Bugatti Chiron, there's various Porsche models, and there are other Lamborghinis as well. So check out the Lego section in your game store or visit the Lego store and have a look at the cars, because there's some cool stuff there. If you want to go slightly cheaper, then you can get alternatives as well from Lego. For £35, you can pick up the Lego Racing Jaguar Panasonic Racing Car Kit, which includes 2 cars in it, and you can race around with them. It's a lot less expensive than the other option, but it's another really cool option for car lovers from Lego. Maybe you fancy a board game for Christmas? You can pick up the Mercedes F1 Silver Arrows 2nd edition Monopoly kit. And then you can play the Monopoly game with your family after your Christmas lunch if you haven't bought the 3,000 piece Lego car kit. Last but not least in your Christmas list, something which has been impossible to get for a year, and it's still impossible to get, the PlayStation 5 or the Xbox Series X. Both these next generation consoles came out last Christmas, last November in 2020, and they were impossible to get last year, and they're still impossible to get this year thanks to the silicon shortage, which is making all the car deliveries get delayed and generally slowing down everything. But if you can get hold of a PlayStation 5 or an Xbox Series X for Christmas, then your loved ones and family will love them. We've got Gran Turismo 7 coming early next year to the PlayStation 5, and on the Xbox Series X, Forza Horizon 5 has just launched, so you can play your car racing games to your heart's content on the Xbox Series X or PlayStation 5. And let's talk gadgets. So gadgets in the car are one of my favorite things that you can get. And there are a few things which haven't made this video, which I'm going to still list down below, which you might be interested in checking out for a family member. Let's start with Amazon Echo Auto. Maybe you don't have a new car with voice recognition in it. In that case, you can buy the Echo for your car, and you can use Alexa in your car to play songs and to ask for directions, and it's not very expensive at all. £35, plug it into your car, and you've got Alexa in the car. It's a really cool, very good value present, and it doesn't break the bank. And it'll give a lot of fun and be genuinely useful for somebody who has a car and they don't have a voice assistant built in. Another genuinely useful gadget to have in your car, or indeed around your home, is Apple's AirTags. So AirTags are really ingenious. They use Bluetooth to connect anonymously to any iPhones that are in the area. If somebody's walking past your house or by your car, it will automatically connect and tell Apple where that AirTag is. It means you can put that AirTag on your car keys, in your car as a car tracker, on your dog if you've got a dog like I do, or on anything else you want to keep track of. And as long as there's an iPhone nearby, Apple will anonymously know where your iPhone is and report it back to your iPhone to the Find My app. This is a fantastic system. And what makes it even better is when you're within Bluetooth range, you can use AR and it will actually show you exact directions using your phone screen and arrow to where your AirTag is. So if you lose your keys down the side of the chair or somewhere in your home, you can find exactly where they are by using the virtual AR assistant to take you right to them. Really cool. Again, not bank breaking here, £28 for one AirTag, a 4-pack is £85. Really useful feature. It's not live real-time tracking, but because there are so many iPhones everywhere, it's almost working like that. And because they're really low energy, the batteries last for months and months, and they're just round circular watch batteries, so very easy to repair. So Apple AirTags, big recommend for that. I use them in my car and on my keys and on my doggy too. Moving up budget a bit, we now have RaceBox. And a RaceBox is a cool little box with a screen you stick on your windscreen, and it allows you to track your 0 to 60 times, your quarter mile times, your lap times, to be used on the racetrack or the drag racing strip. and it's a really, really cool box. It's very prosumer. Many YouTube channels and professionals use it to time their cars when they're testing them. And again, it's a lot of fun for the gadget lover. It is more expensive, £265 for a Racebox Pro. However, if you wanted to save a bit of money, there's also something called Draggy. And Draggy is essentially very similar to the Racebox Pro. It doesn't have a built-in screen, it only syncs with your phone, but it's £119 and takes up even less space. So if you want to measure your performance of your car, Racebox Pro for the high end, Draggy if you want to save a bit of money, £119 for Draggy, £265 for Racebox Pro. I recommend them, they're great fun to use. Now, the next thing, and this is my big recommend, and if I was going to buy a gift this Christmas for somebody that has a Volkswagen Group car, so Audi, VW, Bentley, Lamborghini, Skoda, then I would recommend this. I would recommend OBD11. OBD11 plugs into OBD port. What's an OBD port? Well, every car has a little port which engineers and car manufacturers can plug in their computers and get information about the car and change various settings. It's how they access the inner workings of the car without taking apart the car, basically. But what OBD11 lets you do is it lets you connect to that and diagnose faults. It also lets you change settings, and OBD11 has these really cool one-click apps which allow you to change settings. So without needing to know anything about how the car works, you can turn the daytime running light on and off. You can change the displays on your virtual cockpit if you have one. So you can maybe have a different display. So for example, I had an S3 a few years ago. I changed it to say RS3 using OBD11, and lots of cool little things like that. I have a full video review of OBD11 coming. They very kindly sent me one, so I'm going to show you how it works soon when it arrives. My recommendation, however, for Christmas gift is that if you have a VW Group car, it is £89.99 for the beginner's entry version and £119.99 if you want to have the ultimate edition. And again, links down below to OBD11. Maybe you like coffee in the morning and you want to have some in your car, but you forgot to take it with you. Well, this is my accessories for the car section here, and the Wacamo Pippa Mocha portable coffee maker is exactly that. It's about £49 from Amazon. I know I butchered the name, so click on the link down below, and it lets you make coffee on the go in your car. So if you need your coffee fix on a cold winter's morning, you can do that. £49, link down below. However, the other thing you're probably thinking on a cold morning is, what about the ice on my car? Well, of course, we have a de-icing mitt. I think that's really important. Again, not very expensive, about £10, link down below, so you can scratch off the ice in the morning without too much hassle at all. The next gift for any car lover who has a keyless entry car is a wireless fob pouch. Now, cars from a few years ago with wireless keyless entry, they basically have a little fault in them, which means that somebody can repeat the signal and steal your car. That's not what you want. The way to solve this problem is to get a pouch, which is basically a Faraday cage, which blocks the signal coming out of that pouch. Put your keys in the pouch, and then it doesn't matter if somebody comes around your house and tries to copy the signal, they won't be able to get into the car. For about £9.99, again, really good value, an actual useful accessory to have. I keep my keys in them if, of course, you decide not to just turn off keyless entry. Newer cars, like the new RS3, have built-in motion sensors in the key fob, which only activate when the key fob is moving, so you don't really need these for the newer cars. For that reason, one of these pouches will help keep your car safe and secure from being stolen. It's winter time. I've mentioned the mitt to get rid of the ice. There are tons of car cleaning kits available. If you're a car lover, you want to keep your car nice and clean. Again, I'm not going to recommend a specific car cleaning kit, but there are links down below. It's something worth considering. A nice kit which has everything you need from various companies means that when you want to go and clean your car, when your loved one or family member wants to do that, they have everything they need to do it themselves, nice and easily. And there's loads of cool little accessories as well you can get relating to those too. So have a look at the links down below. Hopefully there's some great ideas there for you. The last gift idea on my list is the Diptyque car diffuser, which lets you put fresh scents into your car. So if your loved one has a car which is a bit smelly, or you just want to keep your car nice smelling, then this is a really cool little accessory. £79 from Amazon. You can buy top-ups, plugs in via USB, keeps your car smelling nice. So that's my Christmas list for car lovers. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions, let me know down below, or the links are down below as well. Watch out for my OBD11 review. And that's the video. I want to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. A big thank you to everyone that supported me in the last year. I've passed 1 million views on the channel. I've made over 200 videos. I covered all kinds of cars, and here's to a really good 2022 where there's going to be a lot more cool videos coming. Happy New Year to everyone, and Merry Christmas. Thank you very much.